Hey, Warpugs. So, this is a continuation of the epic series that we've been watching. This one is done by WolfytheWitch, and this is called Full Speed Ahead. Now, the first few that I have seen have been done by Gigi, and I kind of popped into the middle of this series because this was the one, Ruthlessness was the one that was recommended initially, but I decided to go back and start at the beginning, and I have not been disappointed. And judging by everybody's reaction to the videos, you guys have been wanting it too. So we're gonna jump right into this. Now, I think this is a different creator that did the animation for this. Similar, it looks like to be a similar style. And this is probably a continuation of where everything left off from the last episode, which was really just yeah, it made me feel a certain kind of way, and I'm not even gonna lie. All the links are going to be in the description below. Please check those out. Subscribe to WolfytheWitch. Subscribe to me if you haven't already. Let's just jump right into it. Here we go.
Men under my command, with only one goal in mind:
make it back alive to our homeland.
600 men, 600 miles of open sea. But the problem's not the distance,
it's what lies in between.
And Ithaca's waiting, my kingdom is waiting, Penelope's waiting for me. So for speed ahead, for speed ahead.
Captain, you really got 600 men. 600
This is so good.
Men with big mouths to feed, and we've run out of supplies to eat. First the war, our food stores depleted. 600 men. 600 men. 600 reasons to take what we can. So, Captain, what's the plan? Captain, what's the plan?
Watch where the birds fly. They will lead us to land. There we'll hunt for food, my second in command. Now for speed ahead.
We're off and away we go. We're off and away we go.
Oh.
I see an island, I see a light that faintly glows. Maybe they're people lighting a fire. Maybe they'll share some food, who knows?
Something feels off here. I see fire, but there's no smoke.
I say we strike first, we don't have time to waste, so let's raid the place and...
No. Polities, gear up. You win, I'll go ahead.
You win, I'll go ahead.
We should try to find a way no one ends up dead.
We don't know
Yeah.
what's ahead.
Give me till sunrise.
This is so good.
And if we don't return, then 600 men can make this whole place burn. Now for speed ahead. For speed ahead. For speed ahead. We're up, we're off, and away we go.
We're up, we're off, and away we go. We're up, we're off, and away we go. We're up, we're off, and for speed ahead.
Oh boy. The Odyssey has really started to kick off in this one. The Odyssey has kicked off. Warpugs, first of all, the singing is incredible. I love the singing. I love the songs, first off. I never thought I'd be sitting here listening to music about the Iliad and then the Odyssey itself. What the music fits so well with the animation style, and like I said, like the simplistic anime style, this simplistic animation style kind of pulls everything together. Cat, what are you doing? This is not the war crime cat. This is another cat entirely. Hey, what are you doing? But the animation style just really kind of pulls everything together for me, to be honest with you. This guy right here, it just shows how Odysseus himself, all he wants to do is be done with war. He doesn't want to have to do anything more in terms of like hurting anyone or killing anyone. He just wants to go home. He just wants to be with his son and his wife Penelope. But this person, is his first instinct is to just go in there and take what they can get, to essentially turn into pirates. And he goes with his the second person giving him advice, wanting to go and basically just try to trade for what they need. Now, both of these perspectives in this particular time period could have worked, either by trade or just by force. But it's interesting to see, which it's always interesting. Oh God, the side that Odysseus takes is the one where they're just going to go in and try to do it peacefully, and it makes sense based off what we've seen. Odysseus doesn't want to lose any more men to war. He doesn't want to lose any more men to strife. He's already lost 2/3 of his men in this decade-long war at Troy. And now he's just, if he can get what he needs to keep his men going, they will. And just remember one thing, this journey that they're talking about, this dangerous, perilous, long journey that, you know, is even just frightening to contemplate, is not a long distance by today's standards. And that's something that always like blows my mind sometimes, is how far we've come navigationally, how far we've come with our ability to move across oceans, and actually in some ways just starting the exploration of space. We look at certain things right now, but they're impossible. Like, how would we ever get to Mars? How would we ever get to, Jupiter? How would we ever get outside the solar system? These guys were underneath the same kind of thing. The people in this time period that will be listening to this as a story were underneath the same exact type of, thought process. How would we ever, travel 600 miles? It's dangerous. It's over the Mediterranean, which the Mediterranean is basically a pond. It does have some storms, but they're not, anything insane like you would see in the North Sea, which I've seen that a couple of times. But it really shows how, no matter how much we change and no matter how the distances are involved, we still have the same outlook towards, distances to be traveled. We just have a different kind of, pond that we're trying to get over. For the Iliad and the Odyssey, it was 600 nautical miles between Odysseus' kingdom and the actual war that they had fought. And when we sit here these days and we look out into, like, for me, I'm a big believer that we should do everything we can to get into the stars and, get up there and be out there. And so many people are looking at interstellar distances, and saying there's just no way we're ever going to cross them. It'd be, it'll take forever. It'll be so perilous. And we just, like the sailors of this time period, who only had the wind and their muscles to, basically pull their ship through the water with oars, they just can't see it. And right now, I can't see how we do it. but I see it as a possibility for the future. Guys, enough of my ramblings. Enough of my ramblings and my ridiculous. Yeah, do I want to set foot on Alpha Centauri? Yeah, I really, really do. But in any case, now want to play Stellaris. Oh my god, I suck. Warpugs, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you think below. This is an awesome set. I'm going to be continuing this series, no doubt in my mind. But it just continues to get better. It just continues to get more and more, as far as I'm concerned, relatable in a lot of senses. The last one was really heartrending. This one gave me a sense of optimism, but I know that's about to come crashing to an absolute horror show. Check the links in the description below for all of my links, and as well as WolfytheWitch's links. And God, I kind of want to watch this again. I am going to watch it again. Down in the links in the description below, you'll find my Patreon. You'll find the Amazon wish list for my new house. I hope to see you guys again next time. And I'm going to run, and I'm going to watch this again. I'll see you guys later.